Right.
Yeah.
It's one of them days, man. Just when you think you can't have any more difficulties,
You open your fucking door.
they pile on 100 more. Antisocial experience number 179. It's going to be a short one today, people. We're just talking about some band stuff because I saw an article that surprised me. I think it might surprise you too. I'm not sure. We'll get on to that. That being said, 179. What are we doing here, Jim?
Don't ask me that right now.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this episode and add it to the list of asses whipped. All right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can put that one on there.
All right. No, okay, so I saw an article jumping right in. Oh, nice. Hey, awesome. Thank you for catching one. We're doing good. Oh boy, we got somebody on a mic, technically inclined. That's good. Give us 1 moment. I want to get to this article and then we can chit-chat about it, whoever is there. What I want to say is gaming computers, okay? What do you know?
I hear somebody's TV, dude.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
It won't.
Go ahead, then.
Yeah, it won't kill us. Gaming computers are banned in 5 states, I think, the article I read. Not like build your own, but certain models that are going to use a lot of energy and potentially get us to that end ceiling hate it, you know what I mean? Like the end ceiling.
Yeah, but like
where we run out of power.
But like, why are we even fucking building shit that's even remotely close to that in the first place? Like, why do you even teeter with something like that?
Well, I don't get it, but the thing is,
I don't get that.
They ban pre-built ones, but you can still take and go and buy parts to build something way more powerful. And obviously,
like banning it just makes it more powerful anyway.
Yeah, but I just find it funny that this happens in states where you can still go buy weed, and I don't know about, I think mushrooms in one state. Did they okay those? Or a product made out of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm here in about an hour.
Governor. We're giving you a new name. Is there a famous governor, Jim?
Yeah, we can go with Jesse the Body. I'm close enough.
All right. But no, gaming computers banned in 5 states. Colorado.
Colorado's one?
Let me find out. I'm going to be accurate with this little bit of an article. California and 5 other states. So let's pop this up. Actually, I already did. I'm a dummy. So California, Colorado, Hawaii, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. And it's they banned the higher end Aurora Alienware gaming desktop because of the power hungry card that they have in them. And it's not the graphics card that's in it isn't even the highest tier graphics card. It's not the most power hungry one. You can go buy a higher, like one that's going to use more power.
Oh shit.
But they got, it's just
I did know what Alienware was for the first time though. I have heard of that before. Right. So
who is this? Just shared with Discord, bud. Thank you. We've got a couple people here watching on Facebook.
Of course, we only have limited time.
That's all right, man. That's how it goes. We're going to do this again next Sunday, so. Are you in next Sunday? Or is that one of your scheduled weekends out?
I don't think I'm out the whole weekend.
Let's see. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and talk. I'll figure it out.
But no, I just find it funny that, and whether you're for or against drugs, that's a whole nother, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The fact remains, you can still, in some of these states, buy marijuana. There's, literally, you're getting to where there's more dispensaries than there are coffee shops. And is coffee a drug? We're not going to debate that, by any means. But there's literally more dispensaries than there are coffee shops, churches, and probably bars combined. And they're banning a gaming computer when you can still buy. It's like, I just think it's on a list of ridiculous things. I'm not saying that we don't need to conserve power and save the planet, right? But I think it's on the list of something that might have got banned too quick.
I think it should be on a list of maybe we should worry about other shit first. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody got any thoughts out there? Leave a comment. In the clean feed. You got any thoughts?
Who is
None.
it?
Hello?
Hello. Absolutely no thoughts. Not yet. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this whole thing works. I'm watching and able to participate at the same time. It blows my mind.
Oh yeah, no, it's good technology. It's basically just HD audio from point A to point B, and
Absolutely.
HD audio point to point is how that works. So yeah, you could mute and listen, or you could actually jump in and take place in the conversation. That's kind of why we have it there in the first place.
I will jump in as as and when there's a point I can offer a valid opinion on. Absolutely, I'll jump in.
Like just putting aside the whole, how do I want to say it? The whole aspect of whether you agree with marijuana or whatnot. Is that not bizarre that you can go and buy that stuff in these states, but you can't go buy a certain model of a gaming computer?
Yeah, kind of like how you can go die, but you can't legally buy a pack of cigarettes. Like you can fight in a war, but you can't smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Is that
You can
not
drive a
the way
tank,
of
but you
the
can't smoke a
world?
cigarette.
What's that?
You can drive a tank?
I think 16 you could drive a tank. 16 you can have a baby, but in the UK you have to be 18 to go and buy cigarettes. What's the logic?
There is no logic.
Yeah, it is beyond me, completely and utterly beyond me. So yeah, I agree completely with the point, and focus on the things that are important, the things that are doing damage rather than the things that are superficial.
But no, it's I don't know. There's a whole list of things that have been banned, and I was just going to bring some of those up. I don't know if the world, obviously some of them are bad. When you're talking about if you have to hurt animals to,
Do anything?
if you have to hurt animals to make the food, like, what is that, shark fin soup? Am I saying that right?
I have no idea. I never. I don't know what
I'm
it
with
is.
Jimmy, no idea.
Yeah, I think that is a thing. And then they have the thing where they, foie gras, foie gras, it's real weird, that's the thing.
Fish eggs, isn't it?
Well, they
fish?
did. Beluga caviar was banned in the U.S. Cuban cigars. Like, I'm just going down the whole list of crazy shit that they banned without. And I know some of it's from different years, but the stuff where it's hurting animals, obviously, I'm not for that. And not saying, oh, we banned it too quickly. But
Very cute. Hi.
okay, thank you for editing.
This is my partner.
And listening in the background, we'll be sure to watch that edit when it comes out.
Inventory for that little man.
General.
Great. We will just have
Oh,
you sign.
Carl May says she'd like to see cancel culture canceled.
I'll be back Sunday.
All right, awesome, man. Thank you for the input. Getting more to the point, just the fact that they're banning computers just because it's using a lot of power, yet you can still go build your own. Like that's what blows my mind. It's like, along with some of the stuff on the list from way back. Who remembers Bruce Lee? You like Bruce Lee, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's the king. Okay. Better population control. People shouldn't be able to have 7 kids and live off welfare, or have 2 kids taken away and birth another and keep. I don't understand. I could go on and on about that topic. Ashley. Yeah. There's anybody could go on and on about that.
Yeah.
But no, Bruce Lee, nunchucks. Remember the way he'd wield those on screen? Those got banned. Butterfly knives, brass knuckles. What's the other one? Straight out. Switchblade, right?
Yeah. A stiletto.
Yeah, stiletto.
Yeah.
Switchblade. All that shit gets banned, okay? But take for a minute and think about, in not every state, some states, if you're on your way in, yes, it's with the right to bear arms and the whole Constitution and everything, but you can carry an AR-15 or whatever gun you want if you're on your way to camping, hunting, fishing, or back, on the way to or back. You can just open carry whatever without a permit, anything.
I'm sorry, dude. My eyes are fucking burning for some reason.
Yeah, I get that once in a while here.
Yeah, I don't.
It's probably something I'm cleaning with and I don't know it. But no, black. Have blackjacks ever been legal? Do you know what that is?
Like the
Yeah,
yeah, what, are they illegal?
I think they were banned.
Really?
Like, that's on the list. Like,
Now that you say that though, like when's the last time you've seen them? Because I haven't.
right.
You know what I mean? Like something like that too is always in like, you know what I mean? Every store has that aisle, you know what I mean, for the kids. You know what I mean? It's just a couple crap toys, but you know what I mean? Just something
Yeah.
for the kids there. And that would be something I feel like that would always be there.
Right.
And now that you say that, Nick, I don't remember seeing those since I've been like a kid, man. And I don't even know that I bought them then. It might have been like a hand-me-down at that point too.
I think I saw them in like off the beaten path, like the head shops or like a tattoo shop that was selling stuff, or
Yeah.
just not for the general public. Like you had to be somewhere with an adult or be an adult to be in that place. And I remember being somewhere with an adult that I saw stuff like that for sale.
Dude, that's a really interesting thing to bring up. Like, just because, like, the whole, like, now you say, especially, I've collected toys for however, like, I can't tell you the last time I've seen that in a store. Like, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Foie gras was that's the one where they take and they stuff ducks until they get real fat and then eat their liver.
Jesus.
Like force feeding ducks, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I guess people say it tastes good. I'll never know because I'll never try something like that.
It's horrible for the duck.
Bushmeat is something that was banned in the U.S.
What is bush meat?
Let me get back to it. I gotta find it. There's so much stuff on this list.
Meat
Another-
from the bush, Jimmy.
Yeah, meat from the bush.
I mean, I agree with the whole let's not hurt animals, but at the same time, I'm a meat eater through and through.
Right.
Ignorance, I suppose you could call it, but I just like meat. I like to think it's sustainably sourced. In reality, it's probably not. Am I going to change my eating habits? Probably not. Probably also an unpopular opinion.
Yeah. Well, hey, you don't have to change opinion or change your habits just due to people's opinion. I mean, I think that kind of goes with just the unspoken freedom of being a human. You know what I mean? Just being alive and being entitled to at least live and survive. You know, how stuff is gathered, harvested, whatever, that we could go on and on about that. We don't have the time today, but we're going to have a good episode next week. I should be announcing that here in a bit.
You got anyone
I will
decent?
be back as soon as I can be next week. But I will be back.
Here's one thing. You're from the UK, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. So, from the UK, if I say Kinder Surprise, do you know what that is?
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So, for anybody that doesn't know what a Kinder Surprise is, it's a chocolate egg with a surprise inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have stuff like that here. They started making the little stupid collectible toys that aren't collectible.
Yeah, I have the whole set of Star Wars ones.
But I think they seal it in a package where the egg and the toy are separate. It doesn't have the toy actually made inside the egg, does it?
What they do
No,
is they have like the chocolate around a plastic egg,
Okay.
and the toy is inside of the plastic egg.
Uh-huh.
But there is still plastic touching the chocolate.
Okay. But it's not just a chocolate egg with a toy inside.
No, I'm not like rattling around. No, negative.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nutty. The Kinder Surprise is something that's a UK thing. U.S. law dating back to the 1930s bans any candy with inedible components inside because of the choking hazard it may prevent. So that's kind of why, as far as the U.S. market, why it's banned. But is that correct? Because I'm not from the UK. It's basically a chocolate
no,
egg with a toy in it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's so chocolate is inside of the egg. You have another plastic capsule, and that's got the toy in it, which is generally a series of components that you put together yourself. You follow the instructions, and they all come with a warning or a hazard label inside them, saying they're small parts and young children could choke on them.
Yeah, supervised young children, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can you still buy those to this day? Is that a product? Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
and
really good.
then again, there's some products out there. We already brought one up. It's like, I can see why it got banned, but also they were a hell of a lot of fun. Like lawn darts. Do you know what those are?
No.
Think of darts for a dartboard, right? But you take and you stand apart like you would when playing horseshoes, and you're throwing these big metal darts up in the air toward each other, and you got to land it. What did they land in, Jimmy? A hoop?
I thought it was like a circle.
Like a circle on the ground?
There was like 3.
Yeah, you'd have circles on the ground, and you'd be launching these big, gigantic metal darts with fins on them toward each other. So,
Yeah, I can see why they might have banned it.
yeah, I mean, for the people that don't have that little bit of common sense, it isn't too common because, so I understand it costs money to have some sense. Stand out of the way when your friend is throwing lawn darts. I remember playing with them, and the people that had them, like, I always tried looking for them, but it's like, oh, well, that's why you can't get them. They're banned.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the reason why, but it was probably that minority of people that were just not using them the way they were intended. And one
Right.
thing led to another, and before you know it, you can't have that fun anymore. It's crazy.
People, the comments are going crazy today. Thank you for tuning in. Kinder Eggs is prison purse. No change for anyone or anything. We got people in the chat lighting it up, Jimmy.
I can't see anything. There's nothing.
There's nothing on your screen?
No. All I could hear was a TV in my headphones.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Depending on the type of mic being used. Not everybody has these awesome Sures.
It's probably me, I'm afraid. Sorry.
That's okay. Don't mind it, man. It's a thing when you start trying to take audio and put it all together and assemble it for a digestible or whatever format. Audio and audio with video.
Yeah. It's a work in progress.
It's no matter how many times you hammer something out, I always find that it's a work in progress, because if you just take and get it to a certain point where you say, oh, okay, this is good, it's going to get dull and boring. Why not try to always improve? Do one better than you did last time, or keep it,
You never say stagnant.
Yeah, there you go, Big Brain Jim over there. I can't come up with these big words. It was more than 4 letters, so I had to leave it to him.
Yeah, mine had 8. They're working double timed.
Which
Alcoholic
mics are
and-
there? They the SM7Bs?
Yes, they are SM7B, sure mics.
Very nice.
They cost a pretty penny, but they are well worth what you pay for them for the performance you get. They're not for everybody. They don't make everybody's voice sound good. Part of that is, I think like the time you put into learning to use your equipment, mic etiquette, or mic technique, etiquette, whatever. And, a whole bunch goes with it. Anyhow, I gotta end it there. I do have to go do the day job at night. That's what I call it. Day job at night. We're trying to have a guest next week, and I believe you're on the line right now, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Wayne, he has a YouTube channel that he started. He's trying to show that repairing stuff is not as easy as professionals and people that have done it for a while make it out to be, and kind of showing his journey along the way of what he's learned, what you're learning, and just the evolution of not having a background in that and trying to get into it, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Awesome. Scheduled for next week, I want to try and go 3 p.m. on the air. I'm going to schedule the event. Monday, I will have a link up where if you want, you can set yourselves a reminder. If you do watch the show live, it should be on the Facebook podcast channel and the YouTube channel if you're subscribed to that. Oh, yes, I will, Phil. I will definitely let you know a time. And aside from that, other news? Do we have other news? Anything with, nothing with business?
I got nothing.
When? Yeah, that's too far out yet. We'll announce that again. I want to, just from what I told you the other day, I want to announce the Toys for Tots thing when it gets closer.
Oh yeah, no. So there's gonna be 5 or 6 bands now. Like I'm waiting till it's all on. It's not just 2. it's gonna be like a whole day affair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm into that. Like I said, I want to do anything for them I can as a
Yeah.
person. They've done so much for me, my family. Amazing things. So I want to give back.
Same here, man. And I don't get to drive the truck this year, so this was a good way to do something different anyway.
Yeah.
Still help them out. So
I'll definitely be in on it. Wayne, thank you for tuning in. We will
No, thank you. Thank
we'll
you.
get you sorted for next week, and hopefully get this slated, get it scheduled, get a link out to Bill. He said he's going to help share it. He's in the chat, and everybody else, thank you for joining us.
appreciate it.
Superb. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you, Jimmy. I look forward to next week.
Alrighty, everybody, have a good one. Be safe. Take care of yourself, your family, friends, whatever order you want to put that in, and we will see you then.
Until next time.